working with you in the past, that ball flight is kind of typical with your driver, right? A little bit kind of high and off to the right. Now, earlier, Scotty, I didn't know if you might have been watching or hearing what we were talking about. The reason for you that ball is kind of tailing off to the left and for a lefty hitting kind of a slice is our setup is kind of enabling our club path to hit that shot. All right. As you go to the driving range and if you practice, what I'd like you to try to do is lay down some clubs. And what we're doing is it's like our target is that orange flag. And we're going to be for you parallel right of that target just a little bit. So there's kind of our alignment line. Right. That's where we're going to be aiming our feet, our body along. Sometimes you set up to where your lines are going too far off to the right. And what happens is as you come down, as you swing across that line, this line along your feet, your club path is going this way, and with an open face,
you hit that.
you're going to hit that.
How do you hit that with target?
Okay, so all I really want you to do on the next couple is I want you to try to see if we can get comfortable hitting with our feet and our hips and our shoulders more parallel to that line.
I picked something out here. That's why I'm trying to hit it over. See that stick?
Does that feel really close to you?
Yeah, a little.
Okay.
This doesn't feel like I can get the... You want me to put the right foot up there?
Yep. Where your toes, and if you draw a line across your toes, it would be parallel to the black driver shaft.
The other thing is I got to make sure I get all over here.
Closer to being more on plane and actually hitting it a little bit straighter.
Straight in there. And away from it.
Yeah, same thing applies with this. You want to feel like your hands are directly underneath your chin. A lot of times guys will feel like because they're wanting to hit it harder, they can reach out for it. And that's kind of a death move. I hate to see that because it causes a lot of club path problems. There you go. Good ball. With that, with standing a little bit more square to your line, it promotes you to rotate a little bit more. And as you rotate more, we're not making that glancing swipe across the golf ball. We're actually rotating, the club's shut down, and we're getting more of a boring trajectory, especially in sometimes wind like this. If you try to hit a shot with an open stance and we hit kind of a high cut, the wind will eat it up a lot. So let's say if you had one that was dead into the wind and you wanted to go a little bit, hit one lower, you would stand closed, put it a little bit, and try to keep your hands nice and low through impact. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. I just want you to feel like we're just, for you, I just want you to be closer to square, where before you had that tendency to stand a little bit open, and then your ball position looks really good, the rest of your setup looks good, and it looks like you're swinging it just like we were swinging when we were hitting the mid-irons the other day.
Oh, I see why you hit it over there.
Okay. Tempo. Give me a nice smooth, good transition.
Why am I hitting it over there? I don't know, just quick.
Just underneath?
Oh, I don't know.
There you go. Good ball.
I hit it.
Really good.
Yeah, that felt good.
Okay. When your transition, just like when we're working with Gary, when your transition gets quick, the club path goes to the right. And then when it goes to the right, you're more apt to hit that shot, that high fade out to the left kind of
That's
thing.
great.
So when you're out on the golf course, my recommendation for you and your driver is if, let's say your stance is like this, as you're making your setup, just make sure that we kind of try to square things up just a little. Yeah, try to square things up a little bit more. You'll feel like you're rotating just a little bit more. Okay?
All right,
Cool. Good. Yep. Doc, you ready?
I'm ready.
Step into my laboratory. Well. Good swing there.
Get back on the orange peel, you'll really get loose. Yeah, I did.
That's a workout, isn't it? If you spent 10 minutes just swinging nice and smooth on something like that.
Here over there.
Right there's fine.
So when you ordering that for me?
I'll call today. The rep will get us one.
Okay.
Hi, man.
Mike, you don't have it on yet, do you?
I do.
Oh, go ahead. I want you to check the face of my cloth.